What's good with it, y'all? We back again. We back again. So look, so I'm doing things a little different this time. Uh, I just want to really talk about my team, my squad. You feel me? Them Dolphins. You feel me? So week one, we got week one out the way. We went against them Jacksonville Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence and ETN, and you know. But we packed them boys up easily. Packed them boys up. On to the next week. You know what I'm saying? We play the Bills. Honestly, we play the Bills on Thursday. Thursday. That's a fast turnover time from Sunday to Thursday. Golly. But look though, week one, I'll just say we was really rusty week one. It wasn't bad. There was a lot of things we could fix, but I mean it's week one. Like who's not gonna have something that need to be fixed on week one? Overall though, I just felt like the team played like they were rusty. Like they needed to get the jitters out. You know what I'm saying? Like they just needed to get warmed up. Once they got going and got warmed up, it was over with. That's really when we won the game. So I don't really I'm not really stressed. I was really shocked about our offensive line. Oh my gosh, our O line was blocking, bro. What? What? Who are we? Our my what? O line was blocking, bro. Like I really didn't have any complaints about our O line. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm one of them. I'm one of them people that was crying over the off season during the draft, talking about our O line. Now it's still early. It was week one. You feel me? It's still a lot of games left. Season just started. You feel me? But yeah, I gotta give it to the O line. They held it down. They held it down. Really, they held it down. You know what I'm saying? Um, Overall, it was a good game. Started off kind of slow. We started off a little too slow. I don't know if we were just trying to get a feel of the game. Trying to get our play calling right. The play calling wasn't all that to me. Like it could have been better. Like, but that's always been with Mike McDaniel though. I think he likes to learn as the game goes on. He liked to get in coaches' heads a little bit. He want to play a little back and forth, make you. He wants to make you commit to something. That's what he wants to do. So I get it. I get it. He try to bait the defense into doing things that he want them to do. And we may see it and not like it whole time. He playing a different mind game. So sometimes you got to let him rock and hope it work in the end for real. That's how I treat it. But the play calling, those screens to the outside behind the line of scrimmage, oh, it was a love hate. Like sometimes they'll work, sometimes they won't. But it's like if you don't run it, you won't be able to know if this works or not. You kind of have to force it. You have to force it and trust your defense at that point. You know. Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of good things though. More good things than bad. I can say for game one that's good. I think we do need to worry about staying healthy. Yeah, we're like the either first or second oldest team. Yeah, we got to worry about keeping our boys healthy, man. Because right now at the beginning of the season we got injuries. Like they may not be saying some of them, but we got injuries. Like we have a lot of injuries that we don't know about. That's on the low. That's on the low. Some of these boys playing hurt right now, and it's crazy. It's like it's week one. How are we playing hurt? Yeah, we got a lot of injuries, but I think we're gonna get through it, man. We're gonna get through that though. But back to the play calling. Like I said, I didn't have too much to complain about. I do want to see Jonu Smith. I want to see Jonu Smith take on a more like it. This is gonna sound crazy, right? This is gonna sound crazy, but walk with me. I want to see him take on more of like a Debo-ish role, just where he gets the ball in certain plays made just for him. just because I feel like he can move with the ball. Maybe they didn't want to bring that out too early. First game, maybe you didn't want to bring out your secret weapon yet. But I do feel like us getting Janu could make a difference. Just because there's times where Tyreek may not be able to get it going, Waddle may not be able to get it going. Our run game probably ain't working. You feel me? You throw in a little play here for Janu, boom. The defense got a whole new player to worry about. It just gives you somebody else to worry about, to think about. He get a couple good plays. It don't even have to be big plays. That's the thing. 7-8 yards. That's all we need. For real. That's all we really need. That's all we need. Then it give us that spark. Boom. Take the momentum. So I just think I want to see a little bit more of that. And I think we will as the season go on. Like I said, it was first game. We not rushing into plays that we don't need yet. Like we really beat the Jaguars off some basic stuff. Like off the basic things, we really went in there and relaxed and beat them. Now this week against the Bills, it won't be the same. We don't know yet, but this is a division game, so we not gonna come in here playing with them like that. We not doing that. We're not. Um, I like the way we used our fullback too, Alec Ingle. I feel like we ain't show him no love. You gotta show him some love. You gotta show him some love. You got to. It's just I don't know. I just feel like a lot of people don't pay attention to the fullbacks in the game. Just like San Francisco with Juszczyk. Man, this past game, this last Monday night game against the Jets, Juszczyk was going crazy. And like I said, it was just small little plays that just gave them a little spark to take them down the field. That's all you really need. That's all you need. You need that little spark. And it's gonna take you there. That momentum gonna continue to build after that. So I really did like us giving Ingle the ball. Put that boy to work. He ain't the best fullback for nothing. He ain't one of the best fullbacks for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Put that boy to work. Let's see what he could do. We gotta start using players. That's what we got him for, right? Let's use him. He's nice too. He's nice. Blocking, he's nice. I can't lie. I can't lie. Um, One of the other things that I noticed, Tua, bro. I seen Tua Tua actually had time. He was a little more relaxed in the pocket. He was a little more relaxed in the pocket, taking his time with his reads, but he had time to. The O-line was blocking. He had time. That's crazy though. It's crazy. Uh, Only because I actually see him now being the quarterback that I wanted to see for a long time. I feel like we've been waiting. I can't say we, but I've been waiting to see him like take his time take his time through reads, like to make better reads. Sometimes he'll see a receiver open and just take it because that was the first thing that he saw that was open. When whole time it's somebody else open deep that he could have passed it to. And it's like he wasn't wrong for taking that shorter right route. He wasn't wrong for taking that shorter route, but there's more. You know what I'm saying? If you move through your progressions, there's more. I'm not saying to always look for more off of your first read that's open, but sometimes there may be a little more. Sometimes the defense may expect you to take that because it looks open, and that may draw somebody else to become up. It's football, man. Sometimes you got to take that chance and just look. But he's looking now, and I like that. I like that. I feel like he's making better plays like off script. So it may have been a play he was supposed to go to this player. That's covered up. Boom. He understand that, hey, look, I got to make something shake. We seen him take off against the Jaguars a couple of times, probably 2, 3 runs. He took off, boom, slid. You know what I'm saying? He's making better plays off script instead of just, remember, he was just falling, taking those sacks and getting out, throwing the ball out of bounds. Like, he's actually trying to, well, he's always tried to extend plays, but I just think he found his way of extending plays. Like, he found the way that fit him a little better uh, than what we're used to seeing. That's all it is. He's always extended plays, but I think he got a little better at that so far from what I've seen. Um, but yeah, I love that he trying to make more plays off script. Only because sometimes you need that. Sometimes the defense can't predict what else is gonna happen. They can be in the best coverage, but you make those plays off script. That's what kills them. That's what kills them. That's how Pat Mahomes get over a lot of times, because he make those off script plays, and that's something you just can't stop. As a defense, you could play the best defense, but when that quarterback gets out of the pocket and start to move, and the receivers start to move, and now we playing backyard football. Oh, it's over with. It's over with. It's over with, man. Um, so that's one thing that I think is really really nice to see. Just the improvement, the growth. I feel like I feel like after he got that money, after he got that check, it gave him a boost of confidence somehow. Like, you could tell, like, it gave him that boost of confidence. I feel like he just wanted to feel wanted, after the whole Brian Flores situation, and uh, the Dolphins wanting to trade him for Deshaun. And, after all of that, it's like, okay, I hear y'all saying y'all want me and I'm the guy, but are y'all going to pay me like I'm the guy? Are y'all going to treat me like I'm the guy? So once he got that, it's like, okay, yeah, they really do believe in me. They do want me to be that guy, because we showed it through that check. We showed it through that check. So, but I think he'll be all right. I don't like the fact that we're just going through, as far like, we're going through the process of developing our quarterback a little slow. Like, things that he could have learned at least 2 years ago, he's just now, like, I think, catching on to. I understand he had injuries and stuff like that, but I still think we went through that process. We tried to rush that process of him developing into a better quarterback. Like, I think he needed some time. At least he needed to sit that year that we started him. I think he needed to sit that full year and then come out fresh for the next season. I think that would have been the best option for him. But it did give him opportunity to come out and see what that field pressure like, from day one. He did get a chance to see that, but sometimes that's not always the case. It could have probably saved him a couple concussions or something, like, I don't think we had to rush him. It's not like we weren't gonna really get to a Super Bowl with him. So why force him out there, knowing that we had an offense for what was his name? Ryan Fitzpatrick. We had an offense for him. Let him ride out his season. Boom, into the sunset. He could have probably, after that season, he probably still would have played for us. Maybe, understanding that, okay, we want Tua to be the guy. Like, we literally forced Tua into that starting role. Not saying he couldn't do it, but we didn't have to. We weren't gonna win anything. We weren't winning a Super Bowl that year, so it was unnecessary, man. It was unnecessary. Um, I really think that we're heading in a good direction, at least to finally win a playoff game. I think we're heading in that direction. Just me speaking about the growth that like just me speaking about the growth that I seen him go through, Tua go through, it's different. Like, it's hitting different. I want to see more after the Bills game. I'll bounce back and let y'all know if I'm still feeling the same. I know it's gonna be hard, but I like the growth because I feel like each game is going to be like a test for him. And then later on in the season, we're going to be able to see if he's learned enough throughout the season to carry him through the end of the season this year. Finally, I feel like that's what our schedule is set up to be. That's why I got the schedule up here. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like that's how our schedule is set up to be this year. Like we have it set up. Well, the way the schedule's set up is like, boom, we gonna start off a little slow. It's still gonna be some defenses that we play that is serious, but I think we can get over. But while he's playing those defenses, I feel like everybody's gonna try to play us how the Chiefs played us in that wild card game, that wild card playoff game last year, that cold game. I think everybody's gonna try to play us that way, or like in a more man press type coverage, just because they want to take away Tua's first read. So once Tua realizes, hey, everybody wants to take away my first read, boom, he's gonna have to, like I said, play off script. He's gonna have to go through his progression a little more. Hopefully the O line holds up. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like that's gonna train his mind now to go through his progressions a little more when his first read isn't there. It's gonna train his mind. He's training his mind now throughout these first, let's say the first half of the season. That's gonna be his test, and then the second half or the last, I want to say 6 games. That's where we're gonna see if he's ready. We're gonna see if he learned anything through this first half of the season. You know, we're gonna see though, man. We're gonna see. I just really feel like we can run away with the AFC. Like especially AFC East. We could run away with the AFC East easily, but we gotta win the meaningful games. We can't give up these easy games that we're supposed to win. Every year we give up that one game that we're not supposed to lose, and we lose. I don't know what that'll be this year. I can't say right now. I pray it's not the Patriots, but I don't think it's gonna be the Patriots. But we always give up that one that we're not supposed to lose. Something in me is telling me that it might be the Cardinals, but I can't see it. Like the Cardinals don't have, to me, they don't have enough. They don't have enough. They don't. But they like to grind. The Cardinals can grind. That's what's scary about them. They can grind to win out. They can grind to win out, man. But yeah, man. So I'm real excited to see what they have in store, man. As far as this week playing against them Bills, I've watched the Bills. Honestly, the Bills aren't. They not. They're not scary this year. They don't have anything that I'm afraid of this year. Like the best thing about the Bills is probably Trash Allen and their D line. I want to say, you got Greg Rousseau, and who else? Who else? I forgot his name. Dang, I forgot his name. So we got Greg Rousseau, and the other dude, I forgot his name, bro. Oh my gosh. I am getting a brain fart. Let me see. It's the other D lineman. I could look it up too though. Let's look it up, man. It's another D lineman. Anyway, they got 2 D linemen that's gonna be rushing, trying to get our O line to be back to their normal self, but I don't think that'll happen though. I think we're gonna hold up. I honestly think the Bills move a little more slower on offense, like less big plays. Their shots downfield. aren't really as much. Like they don't have that receiver to take shots downfield like they used to. And that's something to me, that's something that I was taking note of because they move more like methodical this year. Like yeah, Josh Allen gonna run 9, 10 times for sure, but I feel like if we can get like good stops, no field goals, if we could keep them from kicking some field goals, because I know they're gonna kick some field goals. Keep them from kicking field goals. Keep them from scoring. Period. I mean, obviously, right? That's the name of the game. But I think if we can get some meaningful stops, turnovers, and score off of those turnovers, they're done. I think by late, let's say, uh, early to mid third quarter, I think we should be up on them, 7 to 10 points, and we'll carry out by then. Hopefully, defense keeps it up, but I'm guessing by late third quarter, this game hopefully should be over with. Now, this is where I could be wrong at, right? So playing the Bills, it's a division game. Can't disrespect them boys. Can't, right? It's a lot for me saying that we could be up by 10 in the third because, like I said, Tua is going through his progressions now. If he going through his progressions, he may mess up a little bit more, and I'm okay with him messing up if he's learning from it. You know, I'm okay with him messing up if he's learning from it. If he doing things just to learn from it to get better. As long as we still come out winning, I think that's fine. Like I think that's okay, and that's what may keep Buffalo a little bit closer in that game. But I don't really feel like they don't have anything that I'm afraid of. Like they can run the ball with Cook. They damn sure could run the ball with Cook. That's one thing they can do. But I think we'll be prepared for that. We'll be prepared for that. Their receivers can't really get separation like that. Um, I don't think they're built for much separation. So we'll definitely see, man. I just think we'll really we'll beat them. After beating them, people treat us a little different. But we gotta beat them twice this year. We got to. We gotta beat. This is where we jump them because normally we been getting beat by them. I think a couple years ago we split, but yeah, it's time. It's time for that, man. It's time. We got too many weapons to lose to them, man. This is not this is not no hard game. It shouldn't be, at least. All respect to running quarterback Josh Allen, but this is not no hard team to play. They just know they know our tendencies. You got to play a team twice a year. It's always going to be a little harder than everybody else. That's the only thing that sets us like back. Not really, because it's the same on both sides, but they have less firepower this year. They have less. But I'm not gonna underestimate them. It's a short week for both of us. Yeah, it's a short week for both of us. They're coming off I feel like they had a longer fought game than we did. Like even though we won in the late in the fourth, I don't feel like our players were really like tired because they had to do so much. I just feel like their game against the Bills versus the Cardinals, it was like back and forth as far as them scoring. I forgot the score was like 34-28. They were going at it. They was going at it. But come on, man. So I feel like they had to put a little more energy into their game than we did, to be honest. And hopefully that saves us. Hopefully that give us a little boost. And we home. We're home. So they still gotta travel after all that. But yeah, man, I'll be back. Um honestly, I might be back right after the game. I need to I need to post right after the game because I'm gonna give y'all my mind. I just want y'all to see where I'm coming from. I see a lot of people on here. They like to give their thoughts and comments about Dolphins, and I said I should too. Why not? Why not? I got some deeper takes, but we gonna get into that, man. We gonna get into that. Like I said, this first of many videos, just about my team. Y'all just hit me up in the comments, like, comment, subscribe, all that, all that. It's your boy Juice though. Y'all already know what to do, man.